just gonna keep right on moving along. Um, when I first came out here, I wasn't quite sure if I was gonna come to Oklahoma. Me and mom were gonna come out here together, and we're gonna figure something out there. And I was gonna maybe get a food truck and try to go. Just the money and the weird and the decisions, and she didn't want to come. Hey, maybe I should do this on my own, and blah blah blah. She don't want the heat, but now she's talking about maybe coming out here, but still the heat and blah blah blah. We'd have to have a living condition, so we're together but not near each other, type of thing. But I don't know, like I don't know. We gotta figure it out. We'll figure it out somewhere or another. But one of the things when I was moving out here and I was thinking about that, I was like, oh man, I wonder if they have any nice stores like this, like we have back home, because the Amish have some stores back there, and there's one called Byler's, and there's a couple. They have a couple Byler's, I think, but there's one right in town in Harrington where I lived, and I mean it was great, and they have all these like really awesome like meats and cheese and pastries and everything, and like all these like jarred, different pickled things and spices and herbs and remedies and this just all kinds of stuff. And on top of that, they also have all of these like products you would buy normally in the store, like any other store, like Walmart or here or there, anyways. And it's a lot of like the stuff that's like special edition or this and that, or running out of time, da 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 da. And it's like stuff that's like the expiration date is like getting almost out, like the window's closing on it, or it was a special edition thing that's like, it's like all this stuff that was like normally priced like Oreos that would normally be like that $3.50 a pack or whatever, or actually like $2. You know what I mean? Like it's like Cheez Its and this and that and like all these different snacks. I get all my children's gummies from there and stuff like that, like the vitamin gummies and stuff. And, that's a fun little snack. I don't know if no more people do that than me, but I wonder if more people do that other than me. But I think they're great. The Mott's or what's the one Welch's or whatever brand. I mean, some are shittier than others, but I usually just get the bulk, big packs. You know what I mean? Just really cheap shit with good vitamins in it and everything. Just a cheap, decent, fun little snack. But yeah. So we have, and we have those types of others. There's other stores and stuff out there too. Like I guess there's like other like Amish places you can go to and get like just real like butter and stuff like all kinds of shit. And what my note says is y'all got engines, because I was thinking we were going to be out there in Oklahoma where they have the reservations and everything, and I was thinking, well, they probably have like the stores back home like the Amish do, but they're just Indian, and there might be different stuff in it. I don't know. I was hoping on maybe like finding like shops like that out here somewhere, but like they kind of do. They have like big old full-on supermarkets out here of Mexican stores that like back home in Delaware, it's like okay, cool, we got a couple nice ones, but like they have like a main one out here called Fiesta, which I used a couple times, but now that I've used them a couple times, but now that I've gotten more of a lay of the land and understanding of things, I'm like, well, I'd rather get my milk from here than there, and I'd rather get my meat from there than here. And there's other little farms I was thinking about looking into getting into too, but you got to be up early and go there and schedule and da da da. It's like I got too many other things to do, and scheduled that on top of all the other things I got to do. So I just found a couple markets where I can get all of my meats and veggies from and cook them all up and have them ready to go. And that's what I need to do too. And hopefully I just play a couple games a night and I go to bed early, because that's what I need to do. I go to bed early, get up, cook some vegetables, and have them all prepared. Have to do some blanching and all that stuff tomorrow, the ice and everything. But yeah, the Amish. I don't know. Like people out here don't really know like the Amish as well as like people over in that Pennsylvania Dutch area and the Delmarva area. But they're more Pennsylvania. Like you see them around like where I was. And they have their places and whatnot. But like they always look at you hard. On their little buggies and shit. Even the young ones, like just looking right at you, and you're just like, hey. Some of them are really cool. Like, there's a lot of them that have cell phones and shit, because a lot of them do like concrete work and help build pole barns and stuff like that for people and everything. And like, I've seen a lot of them doing like pavement and concrete and pouring foundation and pouring mud out there and stuff. But they're cool. You just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Or can I help you with that? Or da da da. I mean, they're fucking people too, man. And they're trying not to. They're tough as fucking nails. Fucking strong motherfuckers can do what the fuck ever. But they won't say no to a helping hand. You know what I mean? And they won't say no to not helping, giving you a helping hand to push something in somewhere. They're great guys. Next note says willful ignorance and denial. Can't know, don't know, won't know. It's just like some of these notes I write down is just because I can't fathom. It's unfathomable, like the level of fucking willful ignorance some of these people have. It's like, how do you choose to think and believe this? Because there's no way you actually came to the conclusion on your own to fucking think and believe this way. Because all the real proof and evidence is out there for fucking everything. If you do enough goddamn research, you could see where the shit that you're trying to fucking say is true falls the fuck apart, like, immediately. That's why no one's falling for your shit anymore. That's why America's fucking shifting back in the direction it's fucking supposed to be heading in. We're done with the fucking PC nonsense. We're done with the stupid retard nonsense. We're not playing your fucking stupid games anymore. And people, you said you don't like free speech because you canceled Jimmy Kimmel. No, Jimmy Kimmel got him fucking self-canceled because you don't run your fucking mouth on someone else's budget and money who's trying to make money and make them lose money, running your mouth saying falsehoods and bullshit and whatever. You haven't been funny since you were on a man show. Stop fucking trying. No one's shutting him up. He's allowed to say whatever he wants still. He can fucking start a podcast. He can fucking do what I'm fucking doing. He can go back to the comedy club circuit. If he really loves and has a passion for entertainment and entertaining people, go do comedy. I mean, that's what I'm doing because I know it's an easy way for me to get out there and just start marketing myself and be like, here, I'm a guy. I can be out here. I can perform. I can write. I can act. I can dance. I can bullshit. I can make voices. I'm here. You know what I mean? I gotta look into more things too. I might start looking into that. It's just like looking into auditions for things. Just small roles and small parts and little things for people and stuff like that. It's something for me to start looking into as well, as long as, that and voice acting stuff. Because I would like to, somebody's like, well, you can't do it all. I'm like, well, I know I can't do it all. I'm hoping like one thing will eventually lead into another thing, but I have to show a portfolio of what I'm capable of, and I can be well-rounded, and I can do all these different things. And I got the will and the drive to do it, you know what I mean? And I've seen some folks tonight, and I'm like, I know I can be at par, at the very least. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of these people that I see out here. I just got to keep being persistent, kind, and available. Like those are the three things that just keep staying in my head. I elaborate on the obvious, like Ron Burgundy sometimes, not to be funny, I just can't help it. But like I legit will, and it's like I'm not, it's like, oh my god, I'm doing it again. I'll just start talking and explain something, but I feel like I have to give whatever context to explain the thing so you understand the thing. But if you're somebody who already understands the context of it, so I just keep going. It's like, okay, we got it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm sorry. I know I'm a lot. I don't mean to be too much, but I will just like narrate things sometimes or whatever, and I'm not even like trying to be funny or thinking about it. I'm a loony. I don't know. There's maybe it's so like I farted. It's magically like wrong, right with my brain. Like there's nothing wrong with me and my brain, but there's obviously something not right. I don't know, I'm different. Fucking, I got, like I said before, I've been hitting the head, all these drugs, and for some reason they say there's nothing wrong with my brain, but I don't know. I'm no fucking genius, but I know something's not right. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's the anxiety too. Maybe if I get on the right medication again, I don't want to do medication. You know how it is. But like I said, I can probably focus myself better. 70 some whatever % percentile. Like I can't remember if she said 70 or 73. I might be mixing up the 3 with my IQ because the one test I took said my IQ was like 130 or 133 or something. But it's just like, and like I don't want to take another test again. I'm done. I'm good. I did the one just to test to see where I stood with IQ, and I paid for it and everything. And then I got struck in the head and had to do a neurological exam and stuff like that. And they were just like, that was just insane how you were calling back those numbers like that. And I'm like, I've a lot of jobs where you gotta fucking remember SKU numbers and dumb shit like that, and it's just whatever. We know what they're doing. Most of our shit is pointing out what they're doing, and I tried telling that to someone close who's a leftist, and when like one time I'm like, dude, we know what they're doing. You see the results of what it is. We know what they're doing to manipulate people, and they're trying to encourage you and make you believe that other people with common sense are trying to manipulate you and control you and mess with you, and it's just nonsense. It's circular reasoning. It's just like back and forth banter, childish bullshit, and it's just like they just can't snap out of it and wake the fuck up and realize what is really going on. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, that's what we do too. I'm like, yeah, but you do it out of context, you edit it, you lie about it, you misconstrue what the fucking people are saying. That's how you guys try to present the common sense side. The common sense side just shows what the fuck your ignorant asses just said. We don't have to edit anything. We just let the whole fucking 15-minute segment run sometimes, or the whole 5-minute segment, or the whole 30 minutes or 30-second segment. You know, it just let it run. You heard every fucking word they had to say from start to finish. You know what I mean? And then we you know, as people with objectionable reality perspective eyes and minds, then analyze and show you exactly what it is that person said and how they try to manipulate you and lie and backtalk and misconstrue your words and their words. And then our side also shows video evidence of them saying one thing and then completely saying something else differently. And it's like that's all they do is project and lie and say, oh, you're the ones fucking who are like going around fucking making shit up and turning things around and saying and pushing for violence, and it's like it's so clear as day. That's why we are where we are. It's why Trump's in office, because more and more people are starting to be like, we see exactly what the fuck you're doing. It's the cognitive dissonance, how they cannot see and comprehend. Like I heard that phrase the first time when I was watching Bill Maher's Religulous, and he was trying to talk about the cognitive dissonance that religious people have. And it's like, dude, you got that shit fucking so backwards. I used to believe that shit, and then it's like once you realize God is real, you're like, the cognitive dissonance is with the people that think that doing whatever they want, whenever they want, and material things, and sleeping with as many people as they can, and not having children, and not having a wife, and not having a kid. They think that's all great. And every single person who has promoted that shit in their life, that is a public figure, on record, like almost every fucking one of them, their last fucking words are something to the effect of like, fuck, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? Or I shouldn't have, or I made a mistake, I was wrong, I shouldn't have did that, I can't believe I led people that way. So many motherfuckers, from Anton LaVey to fucking, what's his name? That fucking artist, dude, the gay guy, the Wild, I can't remember. But you know what I mean? It's like, they live their whole lives in hedonism and debauchery, and they get to the end of it and realize, oh, none of it was fucking worth it. None of it actually brought me real happiness and joy. Because that's the thing that people don't understand. I explicitly explained this before in another video. I'm here to try to spread as much joy and love as I possibly can. And I'm going to do it with a happy, smiley face on, but I'm not in control of your happiness. You're in control of your own happiness. I'm about 15 minutes in. And I got a picture for the next one to get started on and everything, and it's basically just more. You know what? I'll cut it here and I'll just start the next one. We'll get into it. Because it's kind of some aspects about comedy and whatnot, and I got a little picture for it already set up, ready to go with the thumbnail. So, thank you. God bless you, and thank you for your time and patience with me. Until next time.